Harigaru,
Yes, Sagar.
in continuation to the earlier question, strengths and weaknesses, I have another question.
Hmm.
You said Sania Mirza is strong
Hmm.
with her forehand 80%.
Right.
What about the 20%, which is we called it weakness?
Yes, yes.
How to overcome that weakness
Yes, yes.
or handle it?
Correct. We have to address the weakness because it's constantly playing on our mind more than our strength. Right? Especially when we're not confident. We are worried about our weaknesses. And this perceived weakness is what holds us back. It always dilutes our strength. So we need to definitely address the weakness. But to start with, you started with the strengths. Now the weaknesses are, like I said, perceived weaknesses. Right? Why do I say it's a perceived weakness? We say it's a perceived weakness because these are things that we have not really worked on. See, we become good, or what becomes our strength is something that we have worked on. We have put some effort into it, we have learned it. But there are certain things which we have not really maybe focused on for some reason. So let us call them, instead of calling them weaknesses, let's call them work in progress strengths. Okay? So 80% you work on your strength, get stronger, get your confidence. And when it comes to the weakness, put 20% of your focus there. Understand that definitely until this thought in your mind goes that it is something that holds me back, you have to work on it only to the extent that this thought becomes, less forceful.
Mostly, whenever we call it weakness, suddenly
correct.
it becomes like a very negative.
Yes, and it holds you back. You always feel that something is wrong, something is wrong, something is wrong.
I'm bad in
I'm
playing
bad.
in swingers.
Correct.
Or-
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, since you gave the Sania Mirza example, let's say my backhand. If you always think my backhand is bad, or I can't do this better, or I'm not very good at math, or I'm not very good at English, or whatever, it will always work against you. So what you do is put 20% of the effort, work enough on it to feel confident. Yes, I have worked on it. Why am I saying this? Why not 80% on the weakness? The weakness or this area which you have not worked on is not going to take you very forward. So the one that is going to win you matches or the one that's going to give you an advantage is your strength. This is an area which can actually set you back. So you plug it only to the extent where it's not setting you back. You plug the leak, right? Which is for which 20% is good, right? So when we look at, let's say, weaknesses, I'll give you 3 scenarios. Look at it like this. See, when you hide your weaknesses and you are scared of your weaknesses, right? It will actually dilute your strength, right? When you accept and you work with your weakness, right? It will support your strength, right? 120% you start working on it, it will support your strength, right? And in the third area, which is where we would all like to go, is you accept and own your weakness. Own it. Say, yes, this is an area I have not worked on and I will work on this later. When you own your weakness, it can actually become your strength, right? In the long run. Right? So this is how you work with your weaknesses. 20% focus on it, accept that it will hold you back. All you need is a little work, plug the leak, and you're good.
So with this Sania Mirza example, you mean like I should be able to at least return back and comfortably?
Absolutely. So you don't lose points there.
Okay.
At least you can defend it. You
Okay.
can put it back.
Oh, okay.
Right? You may not get winners, but at least you're putting it back.
Yeah, it's not somebody
Yes.
can't give continuous backhands and
Right, exactly.
make me lose.
Exactly. So that's exactly what you need. You plug that leak.
Okay.
And say, okay, so that leak is plugged. It may not win you the match, but at least you won't lose points.
Super, Harigaru.
Right?
Yeah, super.
Right, sir.